Hi everyone, here is the analytics and content related details of my entire portfolio for the month of December 2021. So let me get started with the details. So you can see here my tracker for this entire year for the December. So site 1 added 10 articles, site 2 no work is going on, site 3 added another 10 articles, site 4 no work is going on, site 5 also no work, and site 6 there is a heavy push. I'm spending a lot of time and effort. 24 articles got published in the month of December, and site 7 about 12 articles. If you see here, for last 2 months there was no work on site 7, and this month I published another 12 articles, and site 8 no work is going on. Site 9 is a relatively new site, published about 18 articles, and another new site is basically site 10 that I recently purchased. So this is the summary. So I'm thinking from next month onwards I will actually discontinue this Excel tracking, because lot of things do change depending on how the sites perform. Some of the sites I can actually I can continue as planned, and some of that sites I may have to stop publishing some content because of the algorithm updates and all those things. So this is 100% not in my hands, not in my control. So that because of that reason I am thinking I will not track this in this way. Rather than I will have probably overall year some kind of a goals, and accordingly I will see how I can adjust myself depending on the situation. So most likely from next month onwards you won't see this kind of a sheet. And also I'm thinking I will combine these analytics details along with the revenue details from next month onwards. I will see how best I can do, and I will share the next month's video with all of you. So let's jump on to the slideshow, the presentation with all the details. So site 1 we just saw 10 articles got published. So total posts, now there are 300 posts on the site 1. This is the major milestone for me. So I may actually go a little slow on this site from next year onwards. Probably I may publish another 20-30 articles, and I'm thinking I will take a pause unless otherwise I really find some exciting low competition keywords, but that's the plan. I wanted to have more than 300 articles on this site. It's already just reached. And site number 2, as I said last month's in analytics report, if you remember, site 2 and site 5. So still there is no work going on. Still since the product algorithm updates affected these two sites, no work currently going on. Site 2 is actually more or less not showing any positive signs, so no work for now. Site 3, thankfully I started getting some more content from my writers. So last month we managed to publish about 10 articles. So total, if you see from last few months, it has been only 4, 3, 2, something like that. But from the month of December, I managed to publish 10 articles. Total, this site also crossed more than 150 articles now. That's another good thing. And site 4, so I told in the last month's in analytics report also that I do not have any plans to add more content to this site. Probably I will let this site to stay crawl in the search engines for next maybe 6 months, and then depending on how it performs, probably I may put it for a sale, or I will continue to take some revenue. But at the moment, no aggressive plans to push any content for this particular site, unless otherwise once in a while if I find any really low competition keyword. Site 5, similar to site 2, got affected in product review algorithm update. So no content has been published since then, but from last couple of months, I'm seeing some movement for this particular site. I'm also getting some revenue through affiliate sales. So this is still on the positive side for me. Probably I will leave the site for another couple of months. If it comes up well, maybe I will see if I can add maybe another 20-30 articles, and then we'll think about the next plans. That's about site 5. And site 6 is my next big site. I'm really betting very high on this site, and this for 2022, I'm expecting this site is going to be one of my primary sites. My expectation is it should very soon, by end of 2022, it should earn more or less same as primary site number 1, if not more. So that's because of that reason I'm also investing more money as well as the effort onto this site, as you can see. So last month alone, December alone, I published 24 articles with overall nearly 50k words of word count. You can see here now already site has actually got more than 150 articles. If you remember, the site was launched in the month of May, just hardly about 6 to 7 months old, but already has about 150 articles. I'm expecting that this site I should be able to publish about 300 articles for this site, but I will keep you posted. And site 7, for the last few months, if you see after September, October and November, there was no content was published, but now in the month of December I managed to again find some keywords and publish 12 posts. So for this site alone, I want to give a shout out to KeywordChef. Largely that's KeywordChef helped me to find some more keywords. I thought more or less I'm done with all the possible keywords for this ultra micro niche. This is only very ultra micro niche. That was the challenge. But after I purchased the credits from KeywordChef, if you remember last month I made some purchase for the KeywordChef, and I also created a demo video. If you have not watched it, go and check it out. I used this particular micro niche keyword in that, and then to my surprise there were about, I think, nearly 20 to 30 topics came up. So while analyzing, I am able to find few more topics. So probably I should be able to publish another 20-30 posts. I'm just hopeful that maybe I may hit that 100 mark, but we'll see. But largely thanks to KeywordChef for helping me with additional keywords for this particular site. It is still, some work is now again in progress. Site number 8, no work is going on. For now, I will think about it in 2022. For now, no plans, no thoughts. Site number 9 is the site I launched just 2 months back, and last month I published 18 articles. It is still live. I think it is still in sandbox. We'll have to see how it performs after 6 months. Site number 10, this is the site that I purchased just about few weeks back, not even a month, in the month of December itself, last week of December. And this is the site I'm actually making a public case study. So what it means is, since the purchase of the site, whatever activities I have been performing on this particular site, I'm recording live while I perform those activities and publishing in the playlist. If you are not yet watched it, please go and check it out. So this is a URL, website, WordPress, and everything is transparent and shared with the audience. You can check out all the details. So this site has about 89 articles with average word count of about 1600. So while I go through all the articles, I will see if I have to remove some of the articles, or if I have to merge something, or whatever I need to do. For now, the site has all the articles that's been published by the original owner. That's about the content update for entire my portfolio. And then with respect to traffic, as I mentioned in my this December month revenue income report, if you remember, so site 1 got affected by both the algorithms. November there was a core algorithm. If you remember, November 17th there was a algorithm, and again December 1st there was a algorithm rolled out related to product reviews. So both algorithms affected the site little bit. I don't say it's a huge impact, but because of 2 consecutive months there is a little dip. So in the month of November there was a 10%, again in the month of December there is a 15%. Altogether it is 25% impact on the traffic. So which also resulted in the revenue also, if you remember. So there was nearly, compared to November to December, there is a 15% dip in the traffic. You can see here at the below page views, 14.05%. It's the total dip in terms of page views. Exactly 15% dip is there in the revenue also. So this is the major, we can very well correlate traffic versus the revenue. But positive thing is, I see some signs of recovery for this site. So we'll see how it goes in the month of January. Site 2, nothing much to talk about. This is still, I think, at a sleep mode. So we can, for now, no comments on this site. Site 3, this is, I think, more or less flat in the month of December. You can see here page views nearly 1%. So it is still, I think, holding the ground. Site 4, it is relatively going up, because I think it is nearly about 9 to 10 months since the site was launched. I think it's out of sandbox now, showing some positive signs. So no aggressive increase, but there is a gradual improvement is there. So nearly last month there was about 40% increment in terms of page views. You can see here at the bottom, from 1100 to 1600 jump with respect to page views. Site number 5, This is a site, also got affected with along with site 2 as part of the product review algorithm in the month of April. However, site 2 is not showing any positive signs so far, but this site is actually showing some kind of a positive signs, and also this is actually bringing some revenue. If you remember, if you recollect my income report, this is actually contributing some revenue. So I think I'm still positive on this side. I don't want to completely write off this side. Probably in next maybe 2 to 3 months, we will see how really it behaves. So that's about site number 5. Site number 6 is my big site now. You can see here how the traffic is growing, nearly 50% jump on the traffic from 2,400 to 3,700. And I'm also investing my money and effort also onto this site, as I have big hopes and expectations on this site. This is going good. And site number 7, again in the month of December, it is a slight recovery. After, if you remember, from October to November, there was a dip on the traffic about nearly 20%, but then again in the December it slightly recovered. It's now again up by about 13%, so it's looking good for now. And site 8, site 7 is the site that I just purchased 7-8 months back in the month of March or April to flip it after a year. So for now it is looking good, and that's about it. And site 9 is just about 2 months old. Site 10 I just purchased, so probably from in a month or 2 I will start adding those sites to my entire the monthly updates. For now that's about it. So if you have any questions related to whatever the details I shared so far, please do ask in the comment section. Thanks. Bye.